G'day everyone, it's Angelo Remora here. I'm your favorite Australian and the real estate dingo, bringing you another awesome blog. And today I'm talking about this, how to make money in high crime areas and rougher parts of town. Let's get it started. Okay guys, so check this out. The first thing that you need to do is you need to go to a pawn shop, okay? You need to get a bulletproof vest, number one. Number two, you need to get a gun. And number three, you need to get a taser, because all of these things are very important when it comes to collecting rents. Guys, I'm joking, okay? Unless you're investing in a C or a D class market, you can definitely avoid the bulletproof vest and the shotgun and most likely the taser, okay? Jokes aside, look, I think it's very, very important for all of you beginners out there that are looking to get into real estate to understand something. And that is this. Are you looking to get into real estate because you want another job, or are you looking to get into real estate because ultimately you want financial freedom, you want passive income, and you don't want the headaches associated with necessarily managing investment properties, okay? Now, look, it's really never gonna be hands-off. Even if you're buying a turnkey property where the provider is guaranteeing a complete passive and hands-off experience, it's just not gonna happen. Your time involvement is always going to be needed, unless you're investing in some kind of syndicate or a real estate investment fund or whatever it may be. There's always going to be a little bit of time involvement on your behalf. Now, where I see a lot of investors, I'm not going to say get carried away, but where I see, they're supplementing time for money, which I don't think is the right way to go about it, and they do it in this way. So they decide to self-manage. Personally, I do not believe that you should self-manage, because the time that you are spending is definitely not worth the cost. Look, most property managers, yes, they are known to nickel and dime, so you have to be very careful there to select the right property manager. But at the end of the day, it's something that they specialize in. It's their bread and butter. They do it day in, day out. And my advice to you would be to select a property management company that has been managing for an extended period of time and that understands how to successfully manage in a specific area that you're looking at investing in, okay? I personally believe that you should hire a property manager to do the work for you. As shady as a lot of them are, conduct the due diligence, make sure that you pick the right property manager. Instead of doing it yourself, I don't think it's worth the fees or saving the fees. Even if you have a larger portfolio, you should be focusing on finding deals, fixing them up, selling them, various other real estate investment strategies. You shouldn't be focusing on tenants and toilets, okay? It's the shittest part of the business, guys. I own a property management company. I hated it, honestly. I only started liking it, early last year. It's not easy. It's a very thankless job, right? You've got tenants hating you, landlords hating you, contractors asking for money, maintenance guys. Look, it's just a disaster. Honestly, well, it was. I'm kind of happy with where we are right now, but it took a long time to get here. So that's my quick little 2 cents for you, okay? Now, for all of you folks that are looking to self-manage, how to successfully collect the rents, there are many variables that come into play. I'm just gonna give you one quick tip, and that is this. I personally think that you should do your best to virtualize the entire experience, okay? That's my tip for you guys. So what that means is this: get a property management software like Buildium, Appfolio, Yardi. There's a lot of them out there. Make sure that you plug everything into the system, upload the property management agreement. Well, you're not going to have a property management agreement because you're going to be self-managing, but upload the lease agreement, have all of the tenant details in there, their income statements, their background check, scans of their driver's license. I mean, the whole 9 yards. Have that in the software. Another thing that you need to do is you need to do your best and go out of your way as much as possible to train all of your tenants. And I'm assuming that you're going to be building a large real estate portfolio here and you're going to be self-managing, right? To pay the rent online, okay? That's my tip. That's what I mean by virtualizing the property management rent collections. Do not accept checks. A lot of them are going to bounce. Do not accept certified checks in the mail, because a lot of the time they're not going to get to your address. Do not accept cash, because that's a recipe for disaster when it comes to the IRS. You got to keep Uncle Sam happy. Get them to pay their rent online. Okay, let me repeat that again. Get the tenants to pay their rent online. It's much easier for you from a bookkeeping standpoint and a administrative standpoint, where you're not spending more time, chasing the money, collecting the rents, collecting the cash, waiting for the check to get in the mail. It's also easier to be able to process an eviction, because rent's due on the 1st, it's late on the 3rd. If the money isn't in the account, as in you check into this, you log into the software and you see it's not there, hasn't been paid, well then you can post a 3-day notice and file for the eviction quicker. And of course, get the property turned and another tenant in there as quickly as possible. So guys, that's kind of my 2 cents for you. Virtualize the entire experience. You're gonna make your life a lot easier. But ultimately, I truly think that you should leave it up to the experts. Let them manage. So that's pretty much it. That's my only tip for you. I'd love to hear from everyone that is self-managing. Please comment below. Let me know if you're doing it successfully. Let me know how you collect the rents. And I'd love to hear from all of the investors that don't believe in self-managing and that have a stance like I do, that you should just leave it to the experts. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Angelo Remora. I'm your favorite Australian and the real estate dingo. I'll catch you in the next vlog.